Hi, everybody. Today is our Ask the Expert session. So I hope everybody's doing great. I am here to answer questions and to address your concerns and just be available to you. So I'm Lauren Cohen. I'm the founder of Investing Cross Borders and Canadians Investing in and Immigrating to the US. And I'm here to answer any questions you might have, see if there's anything I can do to help you. Help you figure out if you're interested in investing in the US or maybe immigrating here, and would love to have some engagement with you guys if you are interested in asking questions. So I'm always interested in asking questions. I love questions. Don't always know all the answers, right? But I try my best, and that's why we're here. So, well, yes, I am live because we're supposed to be doing our Ask the Expert session now, Miri. So that's why I'm live. So I was wondering if anybody wants to join me. Hi, Melissa. If anybody wants to join me to ask their questions, since I'm here to answer questions. So the common question I keep seeing over and over is, what business can we do? Can we do any business? Yes, except illegal businesses. So, for example, cannabis businesses, because cannabis is still not legalized across the country. Crazy. No comment. But anyway, well, maybe I just commented, but you cannot do illegal businesses. You can't, run a prostitution, home of prostitution. You can't do run a gambling business. There's certain restrictions, although you can get an EB-5 in some gambling instances, which is the green card to investment. So, but for the most part, any business can potentially qualify. Perfume businesses, real estate, investment businesses, property management, franchise businesses, kids businesses, pet businesses, you name it. And it can potentially qualify. You just have to come up with an idea, and we will help you to modify that idea into a successful visa model. So how many visas did we get last week? Does anybody know how many visas our clients got last week? Because I'm kind of excited about last week. It was really a record breaker for us. Anybody know? Anybody? 4 visas last week. So we usually do maybe 4 a month because we're not a volume business. But for some reason, I think all of our interviews were just kind of scheduled at the same time, and each of them took less than 5 minutes. And as of yesterday, all of our clients have their passports back and all their documents back. So that's a great thing. They were super well prepared. So we are super excited about that. And now their journeys begin. We had one client, his name is Robert Ferroa. We'll be sharing his testimonial soon. And I interviewed him, I think, on Monday. And Robert came to us so apprehensive about doing this. And he had no idea what he and his wife were going to do. And I really helped to steer them away from some ideas that were not so good and steer them into an idea that they are so excited to be launching. They invested in a property management franchise, and they're just really, really excited about the opportunities that are presented through it. So I'm excited because it makes me happy when our clients get visas and develop their businesses, and we are going to be here to watch them grow and scale and build and renew and move into other visas. I think I saw, oh, hi, Ariana, my friend Ariana. Thank you for joining us. I think I saw a question in here. Miri, did you see the question? Because I can't see it now. Oh, no, now I see it. What's the minimum I can invest to get a visa? Hi, Sam, how are you? The minimum that you can invest to get a visa. Well, that's a tough question because the terminology is a substantial investment in a non-marginal business. So the amount of the investment is actually it differs greatly depending on what industry. Like, for example, in real estate, your investment has to be much higher because you're securing a tangible asset in exchange for your investment. So if you're investing in a franchise, usually it's around 100,000. Okay, but it's not a hard and fast rule. It's not like it says 100,000. Maybe it's 85,000. Maybe it's 120,000. It really depends. And our fees can be included for the most part in that whole process. So that's a good thing too. That's I know it's a kind of lawyer answer, but that's the only answer I can give you because there is no, like an EB-5 for a green card, the investment threshold is 800,000 in a targeted employment or rural area, or 1.05. Yes, 1.05, 1,050,000 in a non-targeted employment area or rural area. Like a general EB-5 is 1,050,000 that's invested and 10 jobs. For E2 or L1 or any of the other visas, there's no specific number attached to the investment threshold. So we will help you to figure that out based on the business model and the business and the choices and so on and so forth. And then I hope that helps. Does anybody else have any questions? The best state to invest in a franchise. Impossible answer. You're asking some great questions there, Louise, but it's an impossible answer because each franchise is different. So some franchises might be available and better in some states. It really depends on you. So that's why everything we do is custom built around every single client. So what we do is, like we're doing with a client right now, is we look at their background, their goals, their investment amount, and what franchises are available for them in the states that they're interested in moving to. How easy is it to go from E2 to EB-5? It depends on what your business is. So sometimes it's very easy, sometimes it's very hard. I can't read the WhatsApp, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's very hard. It depends. If you are building a business that can sustain 10 employees, then you can transition from your E2 business into an EB-5 business pretty easily because you're just going to build and build. You can use the same investment twice, kind of thing. You count it twice. So if you invest, let's say 120 now, the 800 is net of the 120. So you're going to have another, 680 to invest to add up to the 800,000 minimum if you're in a TEA, targeted employment area. Plus, you can use your employees twice. So if you hire 2-3 employees with your E2, you have to bring that up to 10 to qualify for EB-5. So Rodrigo, does that answer your question? Of course, anytime. So, and also, you can do an E2 and a separate EB-5 through a project or a regional center or something like that, so that you can run your E2 business while you're waiting for your green card. And one thing really has nothing to do with the other. Okay, so that's important to understand as well. Are there any other questions I can answer while I'm here? So we love franchises because they're easy peasy, lemon squeezy, easy peasy. They have a pretty proven track record. We have a great system that we have to get you into the franchise, to have you work with the franchise, determine if there's a fit, do all of your due diligence on both sides. Then our independent franchise attorney reviews the franchise documents. We don't let anybody go forward without that, because signing a franchise document is a very big deal, franchise disclosure document. So we make sure that every step is followed and every I is dotted and T is crossed. And of course, at the end of the day, it's up to you to make the decision. But we really do like franchises. And of course, we love our favorite real estate, because How to Immigrate Through Real Estate is my signature program. And we have a separate business called Strategic REI, where our third investor was approved last week, one of the 4 in Toronto, for her investment in Strategic REI. Do you guys do free consultations? We do not do free consultations anymore. We charge $97 for team consultations and $397 for consultations with me. If you do a team consultation and you want to still speak with me, you only pay the difference to speak with me after the team consultation. The team consultation is mainly to discuss the process and the steps and your goals and so on. And the consultation with me is where we would do a deeper dive. Do you help investors with multifamily? No, absolutely. The client that got her visa last week does not do single family. She only does multifamily. But we do not do free consultations anymore. We stopped doing that about 6 months ago. I stopped doing free consultations about a year ago because we were just so very busy during the consultation, during the pandemic. So we decided to stop doing the free consultations. Plus, I'm not really allowed to, because as an attorney, I have an obligation. So we try to be as ethical as we can and diligent. And sometimes, if you're very lucky, I'll step into your $97 consultation as well to help to pave the path to a smooth approval. You can talk to a lot of lawyers. I love lawyers. I am one, but we aren't lawyers. We are a full service investment and immigration firm. So we help you with everything from A to Z in Canadian or A to Z in American. And we help you to find your business, make the investment, create the business model, everything from soup to nuts, all the way through the business plan structure, the visa strategy, the analysis, the visa itself, the petition, the submission, the preparation for the interview, everything. It's a one-stop shop. So I definitely would love for you guys to join our masterclass coming up, and then to hopefully set up a consult to work with our team, because that's what we do every day of the week. We don't work with everybody because we are, like I said, we are not a volume business. So we don't just take clients on because they want to pay us. We want to make sure that they're a fit, that we can help you and you can help us. Yeah, unfortunately, that we are not the cheapest option. We are the best, but we are not the cheapest, and we never will be, because what we do is so unique and so different than what our colleagues do. We are a referred business by immigration attorneys because we do what they don't do, which is help with all the business and all of the pre-investment planning and the structure and the business planning and all of that. That's so important to helping you get your visa, which is why all of our clients last week had a less than 5-minute interview. So if you want us to help you too, this is just going to make it a lot easier for us to serve more people, because the first phase of our business is very intense. But this way, our team and I vet everything. Nothing goes out the door without me, but this way our team and I can help you to figure out what business makes the most sense for you. In a $200K budget, Rodrigo, set up a consult. There's no one size fits all. As my assistant Victoria says, one size fits none. And we would love to help you figure out how to make that all happen. And your budget is more than sufficient to be able to get you into a really nice franchise, depending on your background. So I don't just recommend franchises. I have some I really like in the tutoring space, in the property management space. There's some in the very simple food service space, and others as well. Pet businesses that really are nice. Maid businesses are great. We have a lot of really good maid businesses. So reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you guys. And I have to go too. So everybody, I will see you at the masterclass on the 14th. I think we have another one of these sessions coming up next week. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm always here for you. And thank you so much. Take good care, everybody. Bye for now.